I've run this business for so many years. Why do I need somebody else's advice? What is this outsider going to tell me that I am not already aware of? Now, this is a common thought that many entrepreneurs and businessmen have. But it's quite possible that this very thought could be stopping their growth. Hi, I'm Arvind Khinvesra. I'm a coach and I help individuals, be it professionals, entrepreneurs, or businessmen, overcome their challenges, overcome their barriers, and help them grow in their fields. And in this series of Entrepreneurs Marathon, I bring about the learnings of my running in marathons and see how they can be applied in our day-to-day lives. And today I'm going to talk about why you need a coach. I started my marathon journey in 2013, and my first half marathon I took 2 hours 56 minutes to complete. The next run was 2 hours 46 minutes, and it gradually started improving. It was like a rusty machine and now started gaining momentum and was getting its bearings and joints in place and improving in its performance. I did a time of about 2 hours 20 minutes in one of the marathons, went up to 2 hours 30 minutes odd for a hill marathon, till my best time was 2 hours and 8 minutes. So I was enjoying the runs, and this went on till January 2019. I'd found my rhythm, I'd found my mojo, and my times were like between 2 hours 10 minutes to 2 hours 30 minutes, almost till January 2019. And after that, in the next run, it took me 2 hours 41 minutes. Now, what had gone wrong? Honestly, I'd stopped practicing. I'd become complacent. I thought I know what running is all about. I just did a 2 hours 11 minutes, and so that's about it. And I'd stopped practicing. It took me great effort to run that marathon, and that's when I realized I cannot improve on my own anymore. With 17 half marathons and one full marathon in my kitty, I realized that I cannot improve any further without somebody's help. And fortunately for me, I had my colleagues, I had my fellow runners who stepped up to help me out. And this is where the real improvement started. Now, when outsiders started watching me, there were a lot of finer details that were observed and that could be changed to make my run better. For example, my stride length, my breathing pattern, my gait, the way my waist was moving. Was I leaning too much on one side as compared to others, which was causing cramping? What was my cadence in terms of how many steps was I doing every minute? Now, these might look like trivial things to an outsider, but ask any runner, each one of these can make a huge difference in the timings that you record. So much so that a half marathon took me 2 hours 46 minutes in November 2019, and in January 2020 I did a run in 2 hours 19 minutes, and you ask any runner, that's a huge difference. Similarly, when we look at our lives in our professional careers, we may be doing a lot of things, and obviously we are doing certain things right. That's the reason we are still in business. That's the reason we are still making profits. But when an outsider looks at you, there's a lot of things which we may have ignored. And ignored not because we don't know about it, but ignored because we are not sure, or rather we do not get time to even look at those things. When an outsider comes in, he questions every single thing that you do. Things that we take for granted, as in, this is how it has been done all these years, and it has been working so far. Why do I need to even think about it? But when an outsider looks at it, he looks at it from a much bigger picture, from a much wider perspective. He's able to see the flaws in those very moments which seem very smooth to us. And it is those finer improvements. It is changing those smaller details in our day-to-day activities which can indeed bring about a big change. And that's why you need to get someone whom you trust, someone who you believe can give you the right advice. And that one person could be your coach. If you ever had a coach or an advisor or somebody who came from outside and suggested you something which made your business processes better and made your business grow, do write in. We would like to feature your story in the next episode. Do not forget to like and share this video and subscribe to this channel, Achieve ThySelf, for more learnings from the marathons in our day-to-day working life. Thank you.